Hello Zom, welcome to the stream. How's the weekend coming? Let's get those tokens. Absolutely, absolutely. So this is where I'm at. About 7,179. That's my rank. Believe the souls are 1623. So I think I'm doing alright as far as the tokens go. Let's have a look at where it puts me on the rewards chain. Yeah, so all of these are in the bag. I think the next one I'm gonna be collecting is the level 10 Halstad or Holstad. This is gonna be the next one. I've got a storm token to collect as well. Scimitar 600 gems, which will be pretty sweet at 2.5k. A halberd, got plenty of those, not really interested, but the Manfred, yep, I definitely want that. And if time permits, I'd like to go up to 4,000 to get myself the third token from this event. So I think 4,000 is my golden spot. That's where I want to be at if I can get everything done on time and track, and if life doesn't get in the way. We'll see how it goes. So as you can probably see, and for anyone who's joining me now, that I have 47 portal stones. And that's because early in the day I collected the 100 portal stones from the last event. And this is what I tend to do, guys. I save up or keep my tokens if I can from, not tokens, the uh, portal stone bundles from the previous events, and then try to use them if I think I'm not going to be doing that event, so that I can do the next one after this. Zom City say that you are at 1,300 souls. So where's that? 1,300 souls. That puts you about. So you've got yourself the 250 gems, and you're probably on your way to get yourself the dragon helm. So you're not too far off from where I am. 2k token will be my fifth token, and I'm gonna chill after that. Yeah, I think 2k is also, that's probably I would consider my second sweet spot. Rather my third sweet spot. My third sweet spot is my 2k token, which will be good to get. And then the Manfred is my second sweet spot, and the final being the 4k Storm token. So yeah, it's all that's what I want to get, but yeah, we shall see how it goes. So in the so let's actually, yeah, why not? Let's go and start up and start our raiding. Just gonna put in here that I'm live on YouTube. Although it is quite interesting that I don't actually have many of my alliance members often on my live streams, but that's all cool because I've got you guys to keep me company, and I hope this stream serves as a good fuel, grinding fuel. Actually, I've named my stream today as grinding fuel, hoping that people will come like bees, attracted to nectar, the sweet nectar of grinding. Okay, so let's get some raids in, shall we? So let's begin for those who are here, and maybe we'll have more people joining in as we go. Okay, not the best one. I don't want to start off with all Panthers. Oh, yeah, shouldn't. And I think this might be a tip for some of you. If you're trying not to get raided during events, it's a good idea for you to put all Panthers on your VP lens, because whenever anyone's gonna go out looking for easy raids, if you're like me, you would shy away from defensive which have got Panthers, because Panthers have got quite a bit of armor piercing inherently. Okay, so let's start with this one. There's a Thor in here. I think this should be a fairly easy munch from for my Nexus. So okay, let's look at what skills which spells we shall take on. A couple of shields, one free spell sounds decent. Let's get ourselves some reinforcements and let's go. Let's go and battle. Zalon, hey Zalon, you're lurking. That's cool, man. That's cool. As long as the event serves as background sound, hopefully not noise, but as long as it serves a purpose, enjoy. I mean, that's what I do sometimes when I'm on, on other people's streams. I just sort of listen to what's going on, and that just keeps me, in a way motivated to continue on and grind up the event. So here's the new Thor, and bye. Although of course that's a very low level Thor. One thing, guys, I do like about Thor, which sets him a bit different from other Titans, is the fact that he's got a larger attack radius, which means on many occasions he can take out a very large group of Imperials or Grenadiers in one huge swing, and which can be advantageous when trying to get things done quickly, and also reduce this. I look at here, these Panthers, even though my Nexus is level 47, they cause so much damage. So not the best thing, but that's why we have the shield spells. I think it was earlier in the day that I was listening to, was it Godan stream, or I think it was a comment from Godan on one of my videos, when he was speaking about how the terror spell will be nerfed, and I read about this as well. I mean, just from the lineup and other folk that they're talking about that terror spell now would have a fixed time allocated to it, and that wouldn't change with the levels, and it would only be the radius change as well. Oh, hey, Fear, welcome. Fear is one of my alliance members. Very happy to see Fear. And Fear has been making videos longer than I am. So, and he's got some really good battle videos. There's a lot I learned from his videos, especially garrison raids. So, if you all want to go and have a look, worth checking out Fear's channel. Of course, we got Zalon. We all know Zalon makes great content as well. I would say more now for on the live stream and the roundtable talks on DOT, but which are very informative. So do check out his channel as well. I think Zom makes some videos as well. Do have a look at his channel. It's always worth. I mean, it's what I do when I go to anyone's live stream. I like to show my support and go and have a quick browse through what their channel is about, and you never know, you find something unique in everyone's channel. Cheers, Fear. You're welcome. Um, I've been watching some of your latest videos to make myself a better garrison raider, because I'm admittedly not the best at it, to put it mildly. Let's grind. Maxes go. I wish I could slow-mo the attacks when I really like slow-mo attacks, especially with Titans that have got almost an artistic battle method. I mean, even even rangers, you know, I don't know. I mean, if you guys find this, or maybe I'm just weird about it, but when archers, launch their arrow, it's really cool, and I like to slow it down. Hey, Coley, welcome, welcome. I hope I'm pronouncing your username correctly. Welcome. Zalon says he subbed Fear. That's good. Nice, nice. Hmm. Gotta look for more attacks. So, Coley, how are you doing on the event? Have you made some progress in the souls? On grinding the souls, reaching your tokens. It's all soul grinding. So, how's the weekend shaping up for you guys? Is it all DOT and chill, or you guys got other things planned out? Because sometimes I find it quite hard on the weekends to actually, dedicate all my time to grinding. Because I think if I did, I'd probably get much further on with the events. But, life takes precedence. I think that's only fair. Golly says he's at 7,000 souls. Wow, that's way ahead of where I am. So, so Golly, are you intending to get another or get your first Loki, or probably even Thor if you went further on? I have been noticing, guys, that this event, the leaderboard is very competitive because normally by this stage, I'm normally collecting or looking to collect about at least 750 gems or thereabouts. But at the moment, I think I'm in the last slot. Even though I'm nearing 2,000 souls, I'm only looking to collect 250 gems. So how are you guys on the leaderboard? Because I'm just wondering what I would need to push to get myself at least 750 gems. I think we should have a look at the leaderboard now. Oh, hello, First Chef. Welcome, welcome. I do remember you from the other streams, and so it's always nice to have familiar usernames on my streams. Thank you for coming. Okay, so I'm at 6877. Let's have a look at where I'm ranked. So you see there? It's in the last bracket. So what that tells me that a lot of people are really pushing for this event, and I can see the reason for that. You get two titans in one event. So if this weekend has been particularly good in terms of time, and you've got plenty of time on your hand, and if you've got a few, you got tokens saved up, and some gems, you can definitely go all the way. Preferably if I had my way, I think I would have gone and tried to get myself ranked for the Orb of Duality. Coley says I'm only going as far as Loki, have Thor already. Okay, right, okay, so that means that you're halfway through already. So I think that's a good point to be at now. That I think we still have about a day and a half or something. So I think you're on track, and that'll be good. So I think the other reward, Sarkon, would be sweet to get as an infiltrator, but would I want Sarkon over getting an Orb of Duality? Maybe not. I don't know what you guys think. Siegfried, yep, that'd be a good title to get. Loki, be interesting if someone got themselves second Loki. I think anything further than that, it's going to be really, really competitive, and so I would consider Orb of Duality to be a very sweet reward. I think that's something if someone's grinding to get would be a nice part. So, Gully, just wondering, now that you are at 7,000 souls, what is your rank? What's your rank? Because I don't think I'm doing pretty well on this. Let's look at the leaderboard once more. 1500 gems. What does 7000 gems get someone? 7000 gets you a belt of deceit. Okay, that's decent. And then the belt of Aesir. So okay, so I think this is where you get your first 4-star relic. Belt of Aesir. Resist against lightning. Not sure what the other ones are, but it is a 4-star relic, so must be decent. Cool, cool. So let's get back to the grind. Let's find some more lands. So I'm trying to make myself some VPs along. I do have a prospect ping pong partner in case I need to split things up. I probably would need to do that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Currently my rank gets me 750 gems. Oh, okay, so 7,000 souls. Wow, that's quite a number for someone to get 750 gems. Mm. I don't think I'll. I don't think I'll get there. Since my ideal target is 4,000 souls, which again is if life doesn't come in the way. But I would definitely go up to 3,000 souls to get myself my probably third or fourth Manfred. But because he's pre-leveled, um, he would be good food for other titans in my hole. By the way, guys, just wondering, is the audio clear? Are you able to hear me clearly? And I'm also playing some background music. Is that audible? It's hard for me to know. Hate grenadiers, hate grenadiers. Just the other day, I was going up against I think level 17 grenadier, level 17 or level 16 grenadiers with a Sardu at 50, and he had all these relics for grenadiers, and I think I didn't put the terror spell on time, and I think I went in with the Manfred, which has got quite high health, and it was just one fire from each of those, from about 3 unit troops, and yeah, gone. My Manfred was down. So yeah, never underestimate any number of grenadiers. They are very deadly. And I think this was one thing which I think would change once as they call the troop pathing or pathing update comes about, when as they suspect that what will happen now is that all the units will attack what's closest to them. I'm not sure if it's for all, but I think most of the units are going to have that. I think when that happens, it will be, and this is my prediction, it will be the time of champions, paladins, and infiltrators, which are more close combat titans. So if you have any of these classes and you thought they aren't very useful in the higher leagues, your perception might change. Just my prediction. Of course, it's hard to really know what the developers have in mind, and they might change things, and yeah. So, but yeah, if that happens, I think in you know champs, paladins, and infiltrators would be really strong. The good thing about champions, I really like that you can just sort of almost auto raid, target. That's something I really do like about them. And you take out Toland before he causes mayhem. Now, the reason I draw this line this way is because Toland is gonna turn left, and I want to intersect his path. Whatever that happens. Let's get here, and I think these will be Yeah, okay. Yeah, they can go now. Let's go. And one other thing I do, guys, is that when you're going, because infiltrators have this issue that when they reach the target, they kind of stop and they don't actually swing. I push my infiltrators beyond the target they're actually going to, and that seems to help. So if I go beyond them, he doesn't stop. So I don't know if you guys try that and see if you experience a benefit in doing that. I've been playing with infiltrators recently to try and see what's the best way to use them. I mean, one of the things I brought up in my last stream, and I think this was actually, I learned about this from one of Zaid's videos, where he used infiltrators to go up against a all grenadiers defense, and he almost sort of danced around with his infiltrators, sorry guys, infiltrators, and that was very effective in terms of dodging the fire. And I experimented with that as well, and yeah, it works, and it can take off a lot of damage from your infiltrator. And then if you have some terror spells, um, you can bunch up these grenadiers and take them out in one go. I think this is going to be a slightly more challenging target because it is a Cormac, but since it's close combat, I'm not too concerned. I do have some physical resistance, but I'm gonna probably use a free spell for this. Wow, those Panthers, man, does so much damage. I do have a septic belt which I could put on. I normally put that on when I'm going up against grenadier defenses with my panther defenses. But since I didn't actually plan for this trade that well, so we'll see. So we need another shield. Let's get them before they attack. Come on, get in the mix. And also this is of course known to most of you that the best thing to do with infiltrators is get them to the spawn point, because in the fraction of time it takes the troops to change or acquire the targets, the infiltrator would get a few swings in, and that's normally enough to take out any troop that spawns from there. Hello soldier, welcome to the stream. How are you doing I know you're not doing the event because you've got both the titans. So how's the weekend shaping up for you? Ooh, there, look at that. We've got a Lacko. I'm a big Lacko fan. And I'm always on the lookout for a Lacko that's got some ice resistance or poison resistance, because they make very good land defenders. Actually, on that, why not? Let's look at all the Laccos that I have. I've got too many Laccos, and I'm a big holder of 4 Laccos, and I should probably be getting rid of some of them. So let's look at my Lacko. So look at that. This is my primary Lacko, or the one that actually leveled up. So I think she's been my first ever Ranger Titan that I've maxed out. And the reason I like her is not for the earth resistance, but more for the double Panthers damage, which means that even when I put her on a very high level land, she can max out the production, so definitely go for that. And of course, because Panthers are OP, um, it turns my level 20 Panthers kind of almost into level 22 Panthers. That's how I look at it. So that's her. Then of course I have a few more of the same type, and I've been keeping some. I think I got this lacquer from one of the pools. got earth as well, armor piercing. This is also not too bad for defense. I think I've been holding on to these for a reason. Let's see, what's this one? Panthers damage against Titans. This might be useful. I kind of find it hard to find a bad Lacko, because they don't have, they don't really have bad skills. But of course, I will get rid of some of them. Now here, this one is actually good. Probably one of the better ones in the collection. What do you guys think? The resistance to poison on Panthers. Soldier, I'm grinding up to 6943 souls. Figure I'll shoot the epic token. Okay, that's a good idea. But mostly work on putting all 5 of my builders to work and getting some forging done. Yeah. I think this is a great time for that, because you can get all the food you want from lands, and yeah, it can really help with forging. So that's a very good idea. Now see, this one is also one which I really like as well. It's level 10 Lacko, and I think I got her from the last event. Panthers resist against ice, and Panthers damage against Titans. I think that's a good combination. The flanking, not the best for a defensive Titan, but still I can work around that. So yeah, so obviously a lot of Titans. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back to some grinding. Let's select my Titan back. That's my Nexus. Oh, just in case someone wanted to know, here are the skills on Nexus, and I think this is probably the best infiltrator that I have at the moment. Can't wait to get her to level 51. 50 is it? 51 probably the better one, because I'll unlock the next slot as well, the relic slot as well. But yeah, 54% ice damage would be really sweet to push my Nexus damage up. So yeah, okay. So I think we just got a Titan selected. Oh, did I lose the target then? He doesn't really have lands. Come on, guys. Okay, we'll come back to this if we need to. Let's. So I want to really get these souls out. Come on. Find me some good lands. That is a loaded castle. Okay, need to find some targets. Ah, there we go. 18, almost 19k on that one. Let's go. So guys, what are your predictions for the next event? Do you think we're gonna see a lightning event, or we're gonna see a earth event, a fire event, or something else? What do you guys think? I'm really dying to see a earth or a fire event. I think it's been very long since we've seen one of those, especially a fire event. There was an event, and Jason Jerome, one of the YouTubers as well, was mentioning that uh, we had the earth and fire in one single event, sort of a combined event where there were multiple things being offered, but it hasn't been there hasn't been a fire exclusive or earth exclusive event for a very long time, I think. So I really hope they come up with that. I can't. I really want to see a fire event to get me some fire relics, because I'm gonna try and work on my Sardu, because my goal is to get a ranger of every class, and the reason being that rangers are the OP class. I think we can all accept that, and because and different elements, because then you can hit different types of enemies or titans. Salon says, "Hey Ron, you were talking about good shows the other day. I'm binging Bank Heist season 2 on Netflix. It's getting really good." Bank Heist. Oh, I haven't heard of that. Okay, I will definitely check that out. So yeah, we were talking about TV shows, and I think I brought up this TV show called Taboo, um, which is a show on BBC iPlayer, and I would recommend. And of course, not advertising for them in any way, and but it is quite a good show. Can't recall the actors. I really don't remember actors' name and stuff like that, but it is a really good show. First Chef asks, is there any 4-star Earth infiltrator? I believe not, First Chef. I believe not. And in fact, there isn't even a 4-star Earth champion. And it was it on Godan's stream when there was a bit of um, a vote on what the name should be. I can't remember if it was Godan's stream. I can't remember whose stream it was, but that came up, and there were some very interesting names being thrown about for that. Yeah, I think we should see a 4-star Earth Infiltrator and a 4-star champion. It's an overlooked class. And the other thing, I keep bringing this up in everyone's stream and stuff like that, is that we don't even have a 3-star Ice Ranger, right? We have Sardu for fire, we have Joran for earth, we have Baron for physical, but we don't have one for ice. And I don't understand why. Oh, Cully, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. I think what okay. I think what I was trying to refer to was there isn't a 4-star pig sort of thing. You know, you got Snogo and stuff like that. But okay, yeah. Okay, I guess yeah. I think we can consider there is one, but yeah, but definitely no 4-star, no 4-star Earth Infiltrator. Wow. Okay, this is turning out to be a tough battle. These were, I think, buffed. Oh, they were Skolnars, I think, wasn't it? Okay. Probably not the best idea to go up against this, but since I'm hitting critical every time I hit one of these. I think I need to shield at the appropriate time. Let me get all of these guys rounded up. Come on. No, go waste some time. Oh. The reason I'm wasting time is I'm gonna wait for the shield to expire. Oh, no, come on, don't die. Okay, come on. Punch up. Chop. What are you doing there? Done. That's good. Yeah, so Gul'dan. In fact, yeah, I should have probably remembered before, because I put up a recent video of Nexus going up against a Gul'dan. I don't have him. So any of you here have a Gul'dan that you use, rather? Man, I've got too much food lying around. Oh, now that my portal stones are regenerating, this might be a point for some foraging. So how about we do some foraging? I'm gonna try and see if I can get my Earthshaker to move from level 3. Sorry, it's called Money Heist, or in some countries, La Casa de Papel. Okay, it's in English, don't worry. Okay, yeah, okay. Um, I will definitely check that out. It's I'm always a fan for any reasonable content on TV shows that keep me entertained. Ah, come on, I gotta find something that I can put in here. Yeah, you can see I have a lot of level 2 dragon helms, but I use them as training shoes for my titans when they are babies. Similarly for my giant blades. Comes in handy when I'm trying to train up some other titans. Okay, I think I'm gonna get rid of one of these bitter ducks. I don't need so many bitter ducks. Too many earth rings. Too many. I'm a massive hoarder. I need to get rid of these. We can get rid of one giant great plague with too many of those. Let's see what happens. Can we get it to move? Whoa! I just got a success on a 5-star relic. This is probably a time to celebrate. It literally never happens. Wow. Okay, I'm happy for this. Some food has been my goal was to reduce the food here, but I take that. I take that any day. Shall we try some more then? Farmbrace, stone mallet, spear warp, additional lacquer. Cool. Take that. Oh, we don't specify that. Okay. Let's put things in. Now the reason I'm actually forging guys here is more to reduce the food because I've just got too much food lying on my castle. Just trying to reduce that. Let's do that. No way am I gonna get success at 3%, right? Nope, that's good. Not good, but expected. Let's collect that lacquer so you get too many lacquers. And have you guys been observing this as well that 2-star Titan drops have increased by a certain amount these days? Or is it just me? Of course, it changes from day to day, but I think in general, I find that the drops for 2-star Titans has gone up. And guys, this might be a strategy that you can all adopt as well. So if you have a 5-star relic, and if you don't have a 5-star relic, you can also do this on a 4-star relic. But if you're trying to reduce the food on your castle, um, just sort of do forging, almost what I could call pointless forging, in case you don't have too many too many relics lying around. For so what you can do is like this. For example, I would claim a single relic, go back to my forge, and look for that one. So look for the giant blade. Now by just forging it once, I can reduce my food by 128,000. So you could do that. Of course, it doesn't really help with the actual forging aspect of things, but it's something that you could do to reduce the food. One of the ways. Of course, one other way is to get a bunch of troops killed off, and you can get your grenadiers killed off in battle, and then that way you can also when you put them for training, you can reduce the food as well. Ah man, all look at that, all pants. Okay, actually, you know what? Because I'm going with this, let's switch a relic on. I'm gonna change this one to my septic belt. Okay, let's go against this one now and see what happens. So Nexus has now got 50% resistance to poison. That's coming in handy. Fear says that's why I don't like infiltrators in champions because you have to change the relics all the time. Maybe I'm too lazy. Yeah, that is true. They aren't very useful if you're trying to go up against garrisons. That's for sure. Unless you have um, I think it would be a bit different if you have a four-star champion. Um, but infiltrators, nah, you have to adapt. You have to adapt. I mean, I actually haven't used Nexus for a garrison raid. Something I should probably try once. But the reason I haven't done that so far is because, well, basically Nexus is too squishy. I might try that once she gets to 51. But yeah, I agree with you, Fear. Look at that. Going up against Ladega. Why not, right? You can always try. I have to make sure that I hit Ladega before she makes a fire of the arrow. Well, we'll try. We'll see what happens. Couple more attacks and my Basati will be level 40, first chef says. Wow, level 40. I think that's actually one of the best levels to be at. Probably 41, because then you unlock your relic slot as well. Or relic slot or skill slot. But yeah, I think that's a good level to be at because once you have 4 relic slots available, makes things so much better in terms of attack power. Especially your Basati can then have, you can have mount armors as well as offensive relics, and they could be really good as well. Okay, let's make sure that I can get this attack in. This is what I go across rather than going straight for the Titan, and that delivers a better hit. Let's get this one. Okay, and I have to be careful now because these panthers are gonna be no joke. They don't seem okay. Maybe I was lucky in the first few hits, but I'm gonna okay. Yeah, because I have no idea what skills this Lydia is put on things here. This is probably not looking good, guys. Next is at half health. Probably need to freeze a bunch of these. What am I doing? What am I doing? Close battle. So that's how strong Lydigas are, guys. Of course, not. It's not the real test because they're going up. I mean, I just took my infiltrator wrong, but yeah, even with that septic belt on, still got a lot of damage coming through from those panthers. Why do I take 3 panthers? Fear asks. Uh, it is a good question. The reason is actually, when I think of it, is because when I go up against maps, you normally find grenadiers, which are either in threes, sort of spread around the map, 3 or 4 of them. So I take one so that I can send 1 panther each to these and kill them off pretty quickly. I might show you in the next map. Might be apparent. Okay, so I've unlocked a reward. So look at what that is. Okay, I've got myself a level 10 Halstad. Never use those, but they're going to be, of course, there's going to be fuel for or food for the other titans. Obviously, the next task is to get onto the 2k storm token. Okay, so let's try and find. Okay, let's got big shout out to Summer who puts up these fantastic targets. Ah, there we go. So now we got the septic belt. This should be a good target to go up against. So yeah, in this case, it probably wouldn't be worth taking. So in here, actually, I'm just gonna go with. Yeah, I'm gonna actually try and show you this. Well, it's not really a trick, but I'm gonna use my militia to sort of gather in all the panthers, and hopefully I can get a free spell on them. And then I'm gonna attack that. Let's see if that works, guys. Something I've been trying, because kiting, obviously, we all know that panthers love militia, and they love archers even more actually. But if if I can use the same tactic and draw all these troops out to it, so I'm gonna not do anything here. I'm gonna just keep it here. I'm gonna draw all the panthers. Well, actually, only 3 of them are coming in, but that's the idea, guys. Anyway, well, that didn't really work well, but okay. Okay, so try these guys. So my hope is that the panthers would not go straight for my infiltrator. So obviously a lot of fighting taking place, and that, see, when I do that, I'm able to get some flank. Whatever. There you go. I lost my militia troops. So, but yeah, I think that's something you guys can try out. My aim was actually, because if all these panthers came in like this one neat row, I could then use I could just let them all gather into a single spot, and then just as rangers would send a single arrow to kill all the bunch of panthers together, the infiltrator could sort of charge up into the same. It's just about getting the timing right. It's not always the easiest with infiltrators. Okay. So yeah, big shout out to Summer, one of our alliance members. She is absolutely the best scout that we have. We don't have to look too far to find targets, and I think it's a good idea in every alliance to have a scout like that to help you quickly, go on, find targets, do your VP raids, and kind of check out once you're finished. So this week, I'm in the alliance I'm in. It's been absolutely fantastic in terms of our activity. Uh, we've really killed it this week. So it's good times for me as a player. Really happy. So if any of my alliance members are tuning in, really appreciate all your contributions and for having me in the alliance. I'm gonna try and do that gather strategy. Nice. That's what I'm trying to do. So as you probably, I don't know if you noticed that, but the Panthers would, while they're going for my militia, my my Nexus would take a swipe at them, and so that'll help. So I don't know. Try that. Try it out. See if that helps. Oh, I missed a comment from first half. Couple more attacks. Okay, I saw that. Okay, 40 equals additional relic and 41 equals additional skill. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I don't. I normally get confused between which unlocks what, but yeah, it's good to know. So I'm gonna try and show now why I take on 3 panthers. If I need to find a grenadier set of attack that's gonna get things trained up. I have to always maintain a good count of panthers. Nope. Actually, why don't we then? Since I can't find, let's see if got some more. Oh, ooh, 28k. Wow. Am I brave enough? I don't think it's too risky. It's too risky because those. Yeah, this is gonna be really buff Panthers, but okay, well, you know what, just for the sake of trial, why don't we try this out, see what happens. First, I've asked me, what was my first maxed Titan? My first maxed Titan was it Kobar, one of those two-star champions? I think it was one of those. Um, and rather, I think it was Dulkar. Yeah, it was Dulkar, the Unak. Is it Unak? Yeah, the Unak champion, two-star champion. And yeah, that was my first one, I think. And I used him for quite a long time, to be honest. But then ultimately, I fused him. I think it was either into Manfred or what's the yeah, the three-star fire version. I can't remember his name at the moment, but oh, sorry, I'm just keep switching to the screens. I need to get my attacks in. So I think for this one, I need some raid spells and mm, yeah, I need this, and I'm gonna take an unconventional this thing, but I might as well. We'll see. So yeah, see here I've got there's so many grenadiers, and I'm gonna take 4 panthers now for this, and if the map's to what I expect it to be, this is why it'll be useful. So first, Chef, what was your first max Titan? I know some players do begin with maxing out their 3-star Titans in the first go. Alright, so if you're still watching, this is the reason I take Panthers along, or 3 Panthers if you want to call that. So see, this is what I do: send Panthers crisscross, crisscross, and this Panther is gonna be for. Oh, if I can get the line for the Ranger, and I'm gonna completely ignore. Gonna completely ignore the Goliaths at the moment, because the Goliaths, I can deal with them later on. Oh, come on. Oh, that wasn't the best execution, but so now we gotta run. So I'm gonna run across. Come on, come on. Done. Okay, so yeah, you see there, I was able to sort of quickly eliminate all those grenadiers. Yeah, this isn't turning out to be too bad. I think these Goliaths do not have a resistance to ice, thankfully. Come on, come on. Now this is the benefit of getting to the spawn point, guys. Those grenadiers, if I wasn't at the spawn point, they would be able to fire. There we go. It was wow, that was it. That wasn't that hard, or at least as hard as I thought it would be. So I've got six people watching. Thank you all for joining in. Do really appreciate you all tuning in to my grind stream, and I hope everyone's event dreams are coming true. Now this one is what I'm not going to go up against, because they are level 22. They're level 22 and 913 is too big a number. I'll skip this one. This one's fair game. Okay, let's try this one. Cheers, fear. Okay, let's get some of these in. I'm running out of shield spells. That would mean I would need to switch my titans and also make some relics. Uh, Darren, welcome to the stream. Probably the first time seeing you, but welcome to the stream. You have a question. What titan do you use for garrison raids? It depends. It depends on what I'm going up against. So It's hard to sort of, say I'm going to use one of them. Um, but my go-to at the moment is the Dega. Um just because I can hit the garrison quick. That's my main. But yeah, but I do switch around between Titans. Okay, now here I want to point out something, guys. This is something you can do as well. Uh, when you're going up against this sort of setup, if you let your Titan, if it's a champion or a paladin or any of these melee or one of these hand-to-hand combat Titans, if you go straight up against them this way, if you let him sort of charge straight in, you can then use your Panther to come in afterwards. And what that'll do is once your Infiltrator clears the path to the Grenadiers, the Panthers would then, get that Grenadier before he can fire. So let's see that. Hopefully that works in action. See, there you go. See, you see, guys. But I need to now run to the spawn point. Uh, Only if Nexus would stay at the spawn point, which he isn't doing. But he seems to be doing alright. The main idea for me was to get rid of the Grenadiers. Once I get rid of the Grenadiers, I normally am okay. Sorry guys, I'm missing a few comments on the screen. I just trying to focus here. I will check the comments in a second. Because I gotta keep when I'm playing with infiltrators, I gotta keep my eyes on the health. Because you gotta know at which instant to put on the shield spell. Oh, Darren, thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate you tuning into my content. Oh, hello, Sweeney. Hello, brother. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. How are you doing on the event? I've just hit the 1 hour mark of my stream, which is good and long. Ooh, I thought I already hit this one. Anyway, okay, let's get a quick check on my spells. Yeah, so need to build get some things set up because I am using a lot of shield spell when I'm going up against when I'm using Nexus or any infiltrator, and so is the case as well when I use champions. Gotta have those shield spells. Oh, looks like Zed's alive, but okay, he's streaming PUBG. Hmm, interesting. Okay, shall we go up against this as well? Quite a few relics, but why not? Let's try a challenge, shall we? Level 24 land. Now again, he's only two grenadiers. I'm actually gonna take just two of these troops. Okay, still have. Okay, I'll stick with that because they're level 24 Panthers. I think having a septic belt would be useful. But I'm gonna take along a great spell because I don't know what the resistances on that Tyrius are. Let's see what happens. I just collected the 1k gems. 1 1k gems. You mean to 1k tokens? Gems. Oh, is it one of the rewards in the chain? Okay, I need to have a look, but that's good. That's good. Now also, guys, so look at this one here as well. I don't know how many of you guys do this. If you take your Titan and then get it between this cap between these two infiltrators, these two Imperials, these Imperials would completely ignore my infiltrator, and that's what I want because I want to kill off Darius before anything else. And yeah, that works beautifully. That was well done. And I need to keep an eye on him. Let's get back, back. And also the good thing is now I'm at the spawn point. No, get back to the spawn point. Yeah, we'll get everyone here. This is gonna be intense, guys. Don't need a. Probably need more sheets though. Okay. Zooming in so that I can keep a closer eye on the health. I'm not doing too bad actually. What's left? Oh, the glitching panther, of course. Oh, that's good. It's a 5,000 souls reward. All right, okay. So that's great. You've gone up to 5,000 souls. Fantastic. So Sweeney, are you going to get yourself Loki or Thor or any of the relics further on? Oh, hello King. Hello King Joshua. I remember you from my previous streams. Nice to have you on. How's the event looking for you? Sweeney says, I'm only going for Loki. Maybe the relics after him. I already have Thor. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. So if let's have a quick look back at the rewards chain. So you are at 5,000 souls. So 1k gems, sweet. And then if you go up to Loki, which is at 14,000, your next checkpoint for something useful would be at 16,500 souls, which is quite a gap. But yes, but you do get those 2,000 souls in between, which is almost like getting a token. And yeah, you could use that to push yourself ahead. So if you don't have a Braces of Deceit and a Shield of Aesir, a good idea to get those as well. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good if you could do that. Great. So let's go back and look at where I am. 6,013. Obviously not gonna get a great rank from this. But 1818. So I should be looking at getting my token not too long from now. King Joshua says, wasn't really interested in this event. Just doing free to play. Same here, Josh. Same here, Josh. Uh, I just find it a bit too much. Also, given the amount of time I can dedicate for this, I don't have either of those titans. I don't have Thor or Loki. I'm just sort of, placing all my cards on Odin and Valkyrie. Actually, this might be good. So these are how many tokens. So I have 22 relic tokens saved up, and hopefully I can get my 23rd token from this event. Uh, and then with some more gems that I'll save up on the way, maybe I can go relatively free to play to get at least one of those titans. So yeah, I'm hoping that happens. Okay, let's find some other targets. Sweeney says, yes, the 4-star braces will most likely finish at. Okay, and I have the 3-star. Okay, so that's where you finish at. Cool, cool. That's a good spot. That's a good thing to target. Easy 16k. Okay, why not? We can always use some easy targets as well. King Joshua asks, Ron, what alliance you in? I'm in an alliance whose, well, let me show you the name of, let me finish this battle and then I'll show you the name of the alliance. There is a reason why I don't try and pronounce the name of the alliance. There was someone in my alliance who sort of thought it's a bit of fun to change the name, and I'm all cool with that. But doesn't make for a something which I can spell out. But yeah, you'll know in a minute. It's not it's not something very horrible, but yeah, I'm in the Champions League. In the Champions League, and my alliance is moving up to Masters, and yeah, we're doing really well actually. Yeah, see, Fear is putting those emojis, and you'll see in a very short moment why why that's the case. But we like to have fun in games. Why not, isn't it? I mean, we got alliances with very strange names. Um, so yeah, I guess my alliances joined those alliances of weird names. All good, all good. Oh, I really like this song. Right, King Joshua. To answer your question, now I shall reveal the name of my alliance. There you go. Uh, that's the name of my alliance, and yeah, I'm doing pretty all right. Let's have a look in the members. So I'm not on the first page, which is a bummer, but I am there. That's me. Mm, 6 million. I don't know. Closing into 7 million VP at the moment. Pretty sweet. But that's also because we are admittedly in a relatively easy league. Um, so that's where we are. King Joshua says, I got a spot in rough squad for you if you want. Rough squad. It's in a firm. It's a firm week. Actually, King, I appreciate your offer, but actually, in the coming week, I've got some. My alliance members know this already. I'm actually dropping down to my I call it family alliance, one other alliance of our brand. Um, I don't know if I call it a brand, but yeah, I'm dropping down there because I've got some life stuff going on in the next week, so I'm going to be quite busy. So yeah, I'm just going to be probably parking my castle somewhere and doing my other stuff. But I do appreciate, and I'll. So if it's rough, sort I can look it up in here if you want. I can give a shout out to your alliance. I don't actually hop around my alliances too often. Tend to stick around to the ones that I'm across, but it's always fun. It's always fun. Sweeney says Suicide Squad are part of it. Yeah, the name sounds quite similar. So King, is it part of the Suicide Squad family? King Joshua NT? Oh, non-toxic. It's part of the non-toxic. All right, okay. But so I think someday, just kind of for the fun of it, I wouldn't mind just sort of joining in and trying to see how things are in the non-toxic family. I think Soldier, I don't know Soldier if you're around. You had offered me once to say that it'd be nice if I was part of the non-toxic family, and I really appreciate that offer. And I think one of these days, just to sort of see how things are on the other side of the bridge, as I say. Oh, this is a shiny Titan. What Titan was that? Oh well, it's dead. But yeah, I think I will try and join non-toxic just maybe for a week or so in the coming days. Cause it's fun. Yeah, cause it's good to change things up as well. to go along, isn't it? So yeah, I might pop in to your lands at some point. Sweeney says, no, I thought the double 5 stars is a Suicide Squad thing. Double S is a Suicide Squad thing. Maybe. Not sure. Not a big, don't really know the Alliance's affiliation. But I know people have unique symbols. Yeah, okay, Fear says it is. So, okay, probably is then. Okay, I think I finished all my portal stones. So let's have a quick look back at where I am at the event. Let's collect all the things up. Right guys, so it's been an hour and 13 minutes. I think given that I've finished all my portal stones, let me see if I've got any. Oh, I got one other portal. What I'm going to do is I'll do another battle. Okay, I'll do another battle. Maybe 2 other battles, and then we will call it an end for the stream. Because I don't have too many gems to actually sort of buy any more. Sort of, because normally when I'm doing events, I would purchase a few extra events. Oh, actually, you know what? Since we're doing this, hmm, why don't I show? I think I had the same. I probably had the same person on my videos. I'm gonna go up against. Afir says we are part of Suicide's clan. I will kill you, Ron. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Fear. Yeah, you're right. Actually, isn't it? I no. When you said double S, I thought it's. I didn't actually relate that to the same S that we have, but okay, yeah, awesome. So yeah, so they're part of the family. So yeah, I mean, King, if you are part of the SS family, there is, I mean, I think there's a high likelihood that I might pop into your alliance. So so yeah, I'll look up your alliance name. Suicide Squad is it? And then have a look. Yeah, I should update my knowledge on alliances, on who's affiliated to whom. But yeah, sorry about that, Fear. I need to upgrade my knowledge not only on garrison raids but clearly on this aspect as well. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm doing a battle now with an Ishkar defense, and Ishkar has got I think it's an X. Is it an X skill? I don't know, but it's got all this fire relic, so it's gonna be highly boosted up Panthers. So let's see what Melodiga can do against them. Cheers, Fear. Oh, I absolutely hate this map. The reason is it is next to impossible to because all the grenadiers, these grenadiers, I think except this grenadier group, which no, I think even this as well, they all fire at the same time. So it's probably gonna be they're gonna be few casualties, but luckily my Panthers have some fire resistance. So actually, what I'll do is rather than going straight in, I'm gonna give them a bit of time to go into that battle, and I'm actually not gonna attack. Oh, come on, respond. Sometimes this touch on my screen acts up. And I'm going to draw back my Ledega at the back because she's not going to do much. The fact being, the relics are all for Panthers, and also I need her to take out the Panthers that are going to come from the other side. I know, guys, it's boring because I'm setting things up, but I do take my time with my battles, especially if I'm going up against something which is quite high risk as this one. Okay, let's go. I'm just hoping my Panthers will do the job. I'm quite sure I'll have a few casualties, a fair few casualties. Okay, come on guys, come on back, come on back. I don't want to go take my Panthers up against level 25 Panthers, although I know they'll take them out, but my Letiga can do that job. Come back, stop where you are. Alright, Letiga, do your thing. Time to kite. So it's all thanks to terror spells that I could win this battle. Hello Sparrow, welcome. Sparrow is also one of my alliance members. Welcome, nice to have you on my stream. You got your Loki, wow, fantastic. How are the skills? I hope they're good. Fear says auto it to aim for the grenadiers. Oh yeah, well, I saw your comment a bit late, but yes, I do auto runs on my troops as well many times. That's lost. I think I lost a few cats in there. So yeah, so I think this is one of the tip for any of you guys who use grenadiers or got a very high grenadier defense. Like yeah, for example, this one as well. It's almost never a good idea to have all grenadiers in your defense. It's always good to mix things up. So yeah, obviously here you've got a few cats, but it's still a majority of the defense using grenadiers. It's always good to mix things up, which makes the battles more challenging. Oh, they are good. Awesome, awesome. As long as because I know some people got a really bad roll the last time they went around. Okay, let's try this. I think this is gonna be my last battle, guys. Yep, it's gonna be my last battle. So I think it's a good one to end the stream on as well. So level 25 land, mostly grenadiers, and a level 60 Sulzar with a 6 million defense. Hello Mukesh Patel, welcome to the stream. I have seen you before on my channel, so I appreciate you coming back. Thank you. Okay, so coming back, focusing back on my battle. As before, I need a free spell. I need a lot of these spells. Okay, this might be more challenging, guys. So I'm gonna try and focus. So Mukesh, how are you doing on the event? Don't go with Ladega. Well, too late. Is it because is it for is it because they've got some resistance? Let's have a look what resistances they have. There isn't. For some reason, these grenadiers don't show up. Ah, okay. Anyways, what I have to do, and this is a bit risky, but this is what I do. Take out, because this Sulzar would not fire in the first go. He would actually walk up a little bit. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. And because my Panthers have flanking, I take my Panthers on an angle rather than going straight across. And I'm going to drop in my terror spells because a bunch of grenadiers are going to all pop up on this part of the map. Sulzar defense like Sardu Pike's attacks. Uh, I agree with you, Fear, but unfortunately I do not have uh, a very good attack with a good. Although I have a Vixia, but she isn't really buffing Imperials the way I would want. So yeah, that's the reason. Now this is gonna be tough, guys. Okay, sorry for the long setup. but hopefully it pays off. Wow, didn't Sosa didn't go down in one hit, which is odd. Okay, are you gonna fire? Is gonna fire? Nope, not gonna let you fire. Not gonna let you fire. Did I kill all the grenadiers? Looks like that wasn't too difficult. But yeah. So there you go, guys. If you can get your troops to the spawn point in time and get your terror spells, it doesn't really make battles can be easy, especially when you're going up against grenadiers, and you got to have a supportive map as well. No need to have power, they need to block grenadiers from firing. I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Fear. I think I need to just build up my confidence with Imperials. I think I think for me, when I think, when Imperials are, I find them a bit squishy. Yes, they do a lot of damage, but I tend to lose a lot of them. I don't know. Maybe it's the way I'm using them, but yeah. But I definitely need to learn how to do that. Oh, I've got a new subscriber, Rezul. I'm not sure if you're on the stream, but on the chat. But thank you for subscribing. If you're listening to this, I appreciate you doing that. Okay, guys, I think this is a very tempting target, but I'm gonna post in my alliance chat. Um, this is a point where, because I've been streaming for about hour and 24 minutes, and I've finished all my portal stones that I had for the stream, and I don't have too many gems, as you can see, to get more. So guys, yeah, it's been wonderful having all of you here. I'm sorry if any of you are joining in now, because it's towards the end of the stream, but I wish you all the very best for the event, and hope you achieve your targets. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Have a wonderful event and a happy weekend. Bye, guys. Bye.